he got a fourth.
Once somebody hits 3, you got to turn on the television. No, he hit 4, and he had a chance for 5, and he popped out. But shout out to the Braves for pitching to him in a blowout.
That was a home.
Wow.
That one looked like a pop-out.
This is the last one, I think. That's number 4.
Those 3 were.
So they were up 15. They were up right over the score. Anyways, Phillies are win 19-4. They are 5 games up on the Mets. Schwarber all of a sudden on pace for 59 home runs. If he hits 4 in a row, he would break the home run record for every game.
That All-Star swing away or whatever it was called. That
Yeah,
got him
it
going.
revitalized.
Yeah,
That's
it
a great
really got
thing.
him going.
Weird. South Florida up 10-7 on Boise State with their punter. Hold on a second. Got to do your scouting. That's not actually the punter. That's backup QB Lachlan Hewlett, who finds Keyshawn Singleton in the end zone.
That happens too much in college football.
You can't do
Like
that.
you see that, okay, the backup quarterback will go in there. Why doesn't the opponent know that?
Well, I don't know. There's also the double numbers.
Exactly.
sometime
There's
in college.
so many
Shouldn't be allowed.
players.
Why are you allowed to have the double?
Yeah, I don't get
You
that.
have more than you shoot more than 99.
It's got to be like AAU though. It's got to be like I'm number 127.
It is ridiculous.
No, he wasn't. All right, not enough. The Gophers win. No, I'm sorry. Boise State lost that game, 34-7. Weird. Minnesota Buffalo. This is Jamison Gears falls down, tips the ball up with his leg to the Bisons who run it back. That's not enough though. The Gophers win this one. Greg was going crazy in his hotel room. You like the Gophers? No.
Not in the hotel, by the way.
Oh, yeah, remember
Airbnb.
he has an apartment.
Oh, sorry, his apartment.
Yeah.
Does he have your own furniture in there?
No, but it's kind of like my own. We talk about that.
He leaves his rice cooker in.
Gophers
No,
win
he actually has
23-10. They've got Northwestern State next week. Weird. Slovenia, Poland. Here's the defense being played on skinny Luka, getting right in there. He's like, hey, I'm skinny now. You can't do that. Luka goes for 34-9-4.
He really
but
does.
loses by 10. He's got take on France tomorrow. Final wonderful. We're heading to Arrowhead, where Dylan Raiola does the Patrick Mahomes. He's a big fan of Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, we know.
Mahomes was in the building to support. The Kelseys were in the building. Taylor Swift went to a Cincinnati, Nebraska.
I know, this is this is.
There's a certain point when the engagement enthusiasm wears off. You're like, hold on, I'm in the Midwest watching Cincinnati football. Nebraska.
That's true love, bro.
It really is.
It really is
That's
true love.
That's a great
The
take.
most famous woman in the world was at 60 yards from a Drury Inn on a Wednesday night watching Cincinnati, Nebraska. I love it.
Malcolm Herzog with a game-sealing INT. Nebraska takes on Akron next week. That's a weird and wonderful from the National Pastime.
Tour thrill high.
A fallout in the betting markets around the Cowboys. Pessimism abounds. Super Bowl champion Greg Jennings is here, who doesn't have an apartment, or doesn't have a hotel. He has an apartment. The Cowboys now have the 12th worst Super Bowl odds, 5th worst NFC odds. They are only ahead of the Falcons, Panthers, Frisky Panthers, Giants, and Saints. This feels like a rebuild to me and to the betting markets. Should Dallas fans have any hope this season?
For the season as a whole, no. For week 1, maybe.
Oh, no. Come on.
Well, hold on, Kate. So
Come
this
on
is
now.
just give me a second here,
Sure.
KW, because I'm really just talking to you.
This is a nutty take, but I love it.
Because this is the exact type of take if they were playing anyone but your beloved Eagles, you would like them more in this game now.
The nothing to lose game.
The nobody believes in us.
It's not bad.
Nothing to lose.
It is a bad.
Does the other team all of a sudden be like?
I was a little bit nervous.
Like
about that.
I knew it.
A little bit like, Micah?
Hold on.
Like, we're good.
See,
A little bit of that did cross
This
my
is
mind.
a division game. They're not taking the Cowboys lightly.
I get all that, but it's the pomp and
banner.
circumstances of the band. I knew it.
I don't love it.
I'm just telling you that I knew he would feel that way. I was
Don't
just trying
let
to
him
get
pull
him.
you
We're
in
good
there,
here.
Rob.
Chiefs next week.
Exactly right. The look ahead,
That
all of
did
it.
cross my mind.
I knew that was going to be
knows.
the case.
No.
Well, and by the way, the line moved a half point on the Micah trade.
Yeah.
It went from 7 to 7.5. Now maybe that in part is
so
because
high.
they
He wasn't gonna
also
play anyway.
they thought he maybe might not be playing or would be limited. Listen, I think they could be quite prolific on offense, but I thought they were going to have struggles defensively before this trade. And even though I really do like and have liked for a while Kenny Clark, it's Jerry kind of overstated the impact that a 30-year-old D tackle is going to make in the instant. So, I mean, yeah, I think that this is a reset year for Dallas, but I thought, and I think the table thought, it was going to be a reset year with Micah Parsons. Not a reset year, but they were going to be mid with Micah Parsons.
Yeah, I don't think they had reason to be optimistic before, but at least, and none of us, I don't think, picked them for the playoffs, but they were like playoff adjacent. Like it was like, yeah, you know what? If Washington, sophomore slump for Jaden, Cowboys will win 9 games, maybe they win a couple more, they could make it. Now, I have no thought whatsoever that they can make the playoffs. I actually think the big question is, will they or can they stave off the Giants for third place in the division? That really is it. And the formula they have to follow, I agree, they should be good offensively.
It's what Greg said.
It's like the Bengals formula, but the problem is Dak isn't Joe Burrow. And CD's great. He's not Jamar Chase. So I just don't think their offense is as good.
I think CD Jamar Chase is close-ish.
But he's in the same class, but he's not
Pickens isn't
Jamar.
Higgins either.
Correct.
So,
and Dak's not in the same – I don't think he's in the same class as Burrow.
No, I agree. Go ahead, Greg.
Sorry, Dallas.
Nothing.
Like, nothing. Like, I've already spoken to their offense and what I feel like their offense can do. That still holds true. Like, I still believe offensively they can still be exciting. But as far as when you as a fan start to look outside of your house and you start peeking across the street and seeing what the Commanders got over there and what the Eagles are, what the Eagles got. And then you kind of touched on it. Then you start thinking about, man, I used to have a better house and backyard setup than the Giants. Now I'm questioning, do I even have that? I kind of like what the Giants are doing. This is the worst possible situation. Even if none of us felt like they were a playoff team with Micah Parsons, you still feel like they got a chance.
Yeah.
They could be sneaky good because you have superstar players on both sides of the field. That just feels like it gives you a chance. Now you look at that defense and you're like, Matt Eberflus has to be.
You feel sick for him, man.
Matt Eberflus has to be like, really? This is what I got. And it's no disrespect to any of those other guys, but when you lose a guy like Micah who elevates everybody else, it's like it just takes all the air out of it.
You guys want to answer this? Yesterday, when it was breaking, I was like, oh no, we got this wrong, or like the national media got this wrong. That one of the theories was Jerry likes the warmth of the spotlight and was dragging this on to kind of have the heat of the media. It's like, oh, we got it wrong. But I was like, you know who else got it wrong? Dak Prescott, who thought this was going to get done. And the fact that he got it wrong and was very confident.
I thought it was going to get done too.
Well, and also,
is
by
there
the way,
a disconnect in the team that will show up on the field?
So no, I don't think that. Here's what I think. You know who also got it wrong? Jerry, who said the day after the trade request, don't lose any sleep.
Yeah.
I think that. I think Jerry at the press conference last night exaggerated how long they have been seriously considering trading Micah. What I believe happened was they thought Micah would blink and either take the deal that they then leaked to the media was 5 years, $200 million. You know what I mean? The $40 million a year. Micah didn't want the extra year on it, which nobody does. I understand that, in the 40 versus 47. Or that he would play out this year. I think the combination of the training table and the everything else, they're like, and the backs saying the back, they then realized, oh, we don't have the leverage we thought we had, so they activated the trade piece of it. But to get back to this just quickly, again, I already had them finishing last in the division. So I'm not sitting here saying, like, I think the Cowboys are going to be good. I am saying, like, to steal a line from, your pal Bill Simmons, is there any Ewing theory potential? Is there any, like the instance of the team trading away the superstar player who's they've never won with, and then all of a sudden having a better than expected season? We've seen that a few times. Is it happening right now with your Red Sox?
A little bit.
Like, and so again, I thought they were going to be bad to begin with. So but
to Wild's point, like, if you're in that locker room, like, we heard Dak. There was some optimism because of experience of going to the brink. CD probably felt the same way. And you lose that guy, you go into a game against your rivals, not only your rivals, but a team that just came off a Super Bowl win a week from now, less than a week from now. Like, you're going to be in that locker room. Naturally, you're going to be in that locker room, and you're going to be looking like, man, his locker would be right there. Like, you're going to be taking.
Sad.
Like, you still have to play. I'm not saying they're not going to play, but that's always going to be there. Like, man, when you walk off the field as an offense, man, I hope they can get a stop. We ain't got nobody that can rush the passer like that, like Micah.
I hear you.
It's going to be an